Hello everyone, I am Panagiotis from the Outdoors University, and the question for this video is: can a trash bag shelter survive a windy night? Let's find out. This is gonna be shelter and bed for tonight. It already looks like a bed. The use of the air mattress in this case is firstly to provide some insulation for my body, and secondly to spread my body weight a little bit more evenly when I first sit on the bags. In other words, it protects the trash bags from getting too much weight on one small spot. Long but not stable. I want a longer and more stable piece, and I don't have one, so I have to search for one. This nice shelter is still there, with no problems at all. I have what I need. If there is a word that describes something that is more than perfect, then I have to call this piece of wood like this. I told you that it's more than perfect, but it's a little bit dangerous. Now my eyes are safe. I fold it like this so that water cannot come in the shelter through the roof. It's also a little bit windy. It means that it will test our shelter. It's getting cold. I will try to start my stove with this mini tiny little ferro rod. You put it like this on your finger and you try to create some sparks. First time. That was too easy. This is for the people that say that you cannot start a fire with this mini ferro rods. Of course you can do. I'm going to warm up some water to prepare my dough for tonight. I was lucky. I add a little bit of salt in my flour, and I like to add a little bit of oregano as well, and I mix it nicely in my bag. I want my water to be warm. In this case it's a little bit on the hot side, so I will let it cool down. And in water I add a little bit of sugar and yeast. Sugar helps the yeast to get activated. The yeast is activated. Now I put it into the flour and mix them all together. It needs a little bit of water, and back to the mixing process. Now I put it in my pocket and let it rest a little bit. I burned this side a little bit, but I'm so hungry that it doesn't bother me at all. Yoo-hoo. Ready. A little bit of chili, a little bit of salt, and of course oregano. This looks delicious. Thank you, God. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Test bite. I taste the mushrooms just a little bit. I think they are not enough for this size of a sandwich. And for dessert I have a cereal bar with banana and chocolate. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, it is a little bit frozen, but I'm gonna make it. This is one of the most comfortable bushcraft beds you can make. Trash bags. And now it's time to enjoy it and see you guys in the morning. Good morning. The whole night went like this. The good thing is that the roof is still there. But I can see that all ropes are not tight. And although my bed was perfect, I couldn't sleep because my roof was too loud. And in the middle of the night I also heard a tree falling about 300 to 400 meters from here, up on the hill. It was a windy night. And what I saw when I came out of the shelter was that this pole was down, and it means that this rope was loose, and it means that this whole thing was going like this. And it can be that this pole caused the whole problem through the night because it was not tight enough under the rope. As you live, you learn. Good. It had also good, but here we have more layers. It means it's stronger. Good. Good. I can see a little bit of white here, and it means that the plastic was pulled hard, and this is also good. I am really impressed that this roof survived this night, and the whole thing is made out of 240 liters heavy duty trash bags. What a nice bed. Everything is clean. Let's go. I need some sunlight. It's windy and about 2 to 3 degrees Celsius. And this is the end of this video. If you liked it and you had fun in this adventure, share it and subscribe to the channel to get notified every time we upload a new one. And if you want to support us even more, become a member of this channel and check in the description. You will find Outdoors University merchandise such as t-shirts, mugs, bags and a lot more, a link to our Patreon page and a link to our Amazon influencer page where you can find equipment that we use in our videos. And don't forget, if you want to live an experience with Outdoors University, visit our website and fill the small questionnaire we made for you. Stay safe and have fun. Ciao!